Hello and welcome to the India Fact Quiz 2020. This is the second round of the regional finals of the championship, and we have two of our four finalists who have already blocked their spots. Aditya Maurya from Delhi and Shriya Ijantkar from Bangalore, along with the winners from East and West, will compete for the title of India's first ever Fact Champion 2020. But here's why this title is so special. Our journey of running a quiz show that challenges you and educates you at the same time has not only been ambitious but a game changer too. We are not here to test your general knowledge, but we want to actually help you learn more about the country and its diversity that we are all so proud of. Over the last few months, some 600,000 of you have taken this quiz in its entirety, and several million have interacted with the quiz at some level. At India Fact Quiz, we use data and evidence to tell stories, and along with our partners at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we are building a community of what we call Factivists. So let's jump in and meet our contestants for today, joining us from Eastern India. First off, we have Soumyabrata Chakraborty from Kolkata. He is pursuing computer science engineering, loves storytelling, just like us, and wants to help the country with the power of his knowledge. Soumya, thank you for joining us today, and tell us a little bit about what you're doing in Kolkata right now.
Doing IFQ as usual, and other than that, I am trying to read more books.
Right, great to hear that. So the next contestant is Pradunma Chaudhary from Agartala in Tripura. He's a student at IIT Kanpur and an ardent quizzer and aspires to rise up the corporate ladder in the near future. Pradunma, so tell us what's keeping you busy.
I've been watching a lot of football. Like before, I used to focus on like just Manchester United English Premier League, but currently I have been trying to watch more regional football. Because sport, except cricket, we do not see that amount of support for other sports.
Next up is Raj Srinivas Jena from Bhadrok in Orissa. He wants to be a civil servant. He's a cinephile and an avid traveler. And what do you want to do, or are you planning to do after this?
Yeah, after passing out, I think of working as a software developer.
Finally, we have Pitambar Kaushik from Bokaro in Jharkhand. Pitambar is a writer, journalist, columnist, and teacher, and also trains students for MBA entrance exams. Pitambar, so let me ask you as one journalist to the other. So what do you think about journalism today?
Journalism today, to be very honest and might sound a bit harsh, but overall, talking of the mainstream journalism, Indian and even global mainstream journalism is in tatters, to be honest. And our journalism is more driven by populism and mainstream politics and agenda.
Right, and that's a very ambitious, and you're on the right track. I do wish you all the best. The first round is fact versus fiction. Very simply, all contestants must fish out the facts from these statements, some of which are masquerading as fictitious and downright false declarations. For up to 1,000 points on your screen, the first question: more than 95% Indians access internet through their mobile phones. Options: fact or fiction. Your time starts now. Okay, so we have all the answers. The correct answer is fact. Let's go to the next question. Social distancing measures because of COVID-19 may lead to a drop in tuberculosis cases globally this year. Fact or fiction? Your time starts now. Okay, the answer is fiction, and let me tell you why. The COVID-19 pandemic is likely to have a medium-term impact on the number of people who develop TB each year. Although physical distancing may help to reduce TB transmission, the effect could be offset by longer durations of infectiousness. Let's go to the next one. Women in rural areas consume more alcohol daily than women in urban areas. Is it fact or fiction? Your time starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is fact. Out of 100 women, almost 20% of women in rural areas drink on a daily basis, where it's in 12% women in urban areas drink on a daily basis. Soumya, why did you choose what you chose?
I chose fact because I think like in urban areas, women do consume alcohol, but it's very very meager in case of, I think, women in rural areas.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Urban areas had more schools than rural areas. Fact or fiction? Your time starts now. Okay, all answers are in. The correct answer is fiction. Moving on to the next round. All participants must pick the right answer while being objective and leave all prejudices aside. And the first question coming up on your screens now. The percentage of children under 5 years who had low height for their age as well as low weight for their height. 36%, 19%, 12%, 6%. Okay, all answers are in. The correct answer is 6%. Only one of you have got it right. So the 6.3% of children who were under 5 years had low height as well as low weight for height. Let's go to the next question. This state had a higher percentage of women who got married before the age of 18. Now, this is the only census that we have, which is 2011. The options are Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Kerala. The time starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is West Bengal. Next question. Villages in this state or Union Territory Circle had the highest internet subscription service in 2019. Options UP, East, Bihar, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh. Your time starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is Andhra Pradesh. Two of you have got it right. Background, service area wise, rural Andhra has the highest number of internet subscriptions with about 21 million subscribers, followed by rural Bihar 20 million and rural UP, that's East, with 20 million. Next question, the percentage of babies born to mothers consuming tobacco and with a weight less than 2.5 kilos at birth. 21%, 10%, 15% and 30%. Your time has started now. Okay, so the correct answer is 21%, or it's actually 20.8% of children who weigh under 2.5 kilos have mother who consume tobacco. In giving you this question and the background, we're obviously highlighting something here to you and of course those who are watching about a health challenge that we face in this specific area and what we need to do from a public health point of view and an education point of view. The next one, the round is called Order. All players will rank the questions in the correct order. The first question of this round is rank these countries with the highest to lowest percentage of global TB cases, tuberculosis cases. And your time has started now. Okay, so all the answers are in and the answers are all wrong. Okay, so let me give you the correct answers. It's India, followed by China, followed by Pakistan, followed by Bangladesh. 8 countries accounted for over 2/3 of the global total. India is about 26% of cases, tuberculosis, Indonesia 8.5, China 8.4, Philippines 6%, Pakistan 5.7, Nigeria 4.4, Bangladesh 3.6, South Africa 3.6. Let's go to the next question. Rank from high to low. The percentage of literate women in the 15 to 49 year gap band in these states or union territories, Tripura, Lakshadweep Islands, Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir. Your time starts now. Got it, and no, none of you seem to have got this one right too. I admit the questions are getting tougher. So the correct answer is Lakshadweep Islands, Tripura, Jammu and Kashmir, Rajasthan. We now move on to the last question of this regional final. Rank from high to low the incidence of neurotic and stress related disorders amongst these age groups: 18 to 29, 60 and above, 30 to 39 and 50 to 59. And your time starts now. Okay, so the correct order is 50 to 59 years, followed by 30 to 39, followed by 60 years and above, and followed by 18 to 29. So 60 and above, you're actually a little safer, at least going by this. It's time to now reveal our winner, the finalist from the East Zone who moves to the final round of the India Fact Quiz. Number 3 position at 2,846 is Soumya Brata. Number 2 at 3,583 points is Raj Srinivas. Congratulations to you too. And the number 1, the Eastern Zone winner today is Pradunma at 6,816. Congratulations, Pradunma. So we go into a break now. On the other side of the break, we meet the finalists from IFQ's Western region, and for our next round of fun quizzing. Stay with us. Welcome back. We are playing the India Fact Quiz Regional Finals, and now we are about to meet the finalists from the Western region. This is the last regional final, after which we will know who is the last finalist to join Aditya Maurya from the north, Shreya Ejantkar from the south, and Pradunma from the east in their championship of the India Fact Quiz. Now, as you know by now, this is no ordinary quiz. We are more interested in a person's bias than their general knowledge or lack thereof. All the questions you will face today are pulled out from government reports such as the Census, National Family Health Survey, and open data sources such as the India Data Portal, the World Health Organization, and World Bank. So now that you know how this works, let's meet our finalists from Western India. From Mumbai, we have Prakash Sharma. He aspires to be a bureaucrat and enjoys cricket, chess, and reading. Prakash, great to see you here. Which part of Mumbai are you from, and which is another city that you want to live in, if you had the choice?
I'm from Kurla, Mumbai in Kurla, and I want to live in my hometown Varanasi.
Another name from Mumbai, Akash Sandimani. He's passionate about bikes, also pursuing a postgraduate degree in digital marketing. Tell us about what is the one thing that you want to change in the world?
Grow more trees and try to reduce pollution.
And from Jabalpur, we have Rajpriya Bharti, who is curious about facts and current news. Rajpriya, if you were in a travel show, what would you tell people about traveling to Jabalpur?
So Jabalpur is a very main hotspot for the tourism. There are so many places that were from people visits here. The Bhera Ghat marble rocks, it's very famous here. And of course, the Dumla National Park, it's one of the most highlighted part and main hotspot for tourism.
Finally, we have Ajwad Sheikh, who also from Mumbai and making this a fairly Mumbai-dominated panel. Ajwad is a software professional who is exploring opportunities to build technology and software that empowers people, not just businesses. So, Ajwad, what's the one disruption that you would want to bring into our lives as a software person or an engineer?
I think we have to change the way we think about software as such. I mean, over the years, we have focused the development of software around an elite group of people, but I think it should be for everyone. I mean, we bring new technologies and innovations for a specific set of audience, but it has to be more inclusive.
The first round coming up now is fact versus fiction. The first question coming up is, a higher percentage of urban infants are exclusively breastfed compared to infants from rural areas. Is this fact or fiction? And your time starts now. Okay, we have the answer. The correct answer is fiction. Rural areas sees about 56% of exclusive breastfeeding compared to urban 52%. Two of you have got the answer right. Can you tell me why you hit fiction?
I hit fiction because I thought that breastfeeding is considered to be traditionally considered to be the best form of nutrition for a child.
The next question, the production of fruits and vegetables has almost halved from 2004-05 to 2017-18. Okay, the production of fruits and vegetables has almost halved. So is this fact or is this fiction? Your time starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is fiction. Quick background, India has seen an increase in horticulture production over the last few years, and that's the reason why the production of vegetables has increased from 101 million tons to 184 million tons between 2005 and 2018. Next question, unemployment rate is higher in urban areas than in rural areas. Is this fact or is this fiction? Okay, so we've got the answers. Two of you have said fact and two of you have said fiction. The correct answer is it's a fact. Unemployment rates are higher in urban areas as compared to rural areas. Unemployment rates in rural areas are about 3.8% for women and 5.8% for men. In urban, they are 10.8% for women and 7.1% for men. Okay, so who said fact? Who agreed with this proposition?
In rural areas, even though employment amount is less, but more and more people are means employed in agriculture and all.
Yeah.
But in urban areas, it is not that. If you lost your job, you are completely down and out.
So let's go to the next question now. Higher percentage of women participated in the labor force in urban areas compared to rural areas, right? So we're asking about higher percentage of women participating in the country's labor force in urban areas as compared to rural areas. Is it fact or fiction? Okay, so the correct answer is fiction. This is the round where we check your biases. All participants must pick the right answer while being objective and leave all prejudices aside. And the first question coming up on your screens now is, this state, Union Territory, had the highest percentage of young children who consumed iron-rich foods. Your options are Mizoram, Kerala, Maharashtra and Puducherry. Your time starts now. Okay, so we've got all the answers. The correct answer is Mizoram. The question now, what percent of total cases of crimes against women is pending in courts as of 2019, as of last year? So the options are 91%, 60%, 39%, 15%. Your time starts now. Okay, so we've got the answers. The correct answer is 91%. Let's go to the next question. About 80 million people have received this benefit under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, right? 80 million people have received this. The options are LPG connections, electricity, solar lights and health insurance, and your time starts now. We have the answer. It is LPG connections. So let's go to the next question. The percentage of married women whose husbands are the sole decision makers of their earnings. Your options: 17%, 40%, 9% and 12%. Your time starts now. Okay, we have the answer. The correct answer is 17%. So let me tell you, 82% of married women who earn say that they make decisions alone or jointly with their husbands on how their cash earnings are used. Only 21% make their decisions alone. For 17% of women, however, the husband is the sole decision maker regarding the use of women's earnings. Okay, so who chose what? Ajwad?
I think everyone chose the wrong answer, and clearly we have biases here.
Okay, that's good. You've admitted a bias. All players will rank the questions in the correct order. The first question of this round is coming up, and this is going to be a tough round. So focus, concentrate, and keep your minds primed. Rank these states on the basis of average monthly income per household. Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu. It goes from high to low, and your time starts now. So none of you have got that right. So the correct order, ranked from high to low states on the basis of average monthly income per household, is Punjab, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. Okay, so let's go to the next question. So rank these states on the number of outpatients 2019. So your options are Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and Haryana. You're ranking from high to low, the number of outpatients as of last year. Okay, let me give you the correct order first. It's Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Haryana. Rajpriya, what did you choose and why?
I was sure about Haryana to come last because the people over there are more kind of rural, and they opt for the curing the disease at home.
The last question of the Western region finals are coming up now. Rank these states on people seeking jobs through NREGA in 2020. Rank these states on people seeking jobs through MNREGA, which is the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in 2020. Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh. High to low. And your time has started. Okay, so the correct answer is Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Maharashtra. Right, and now we have the final scores. It's the time to see who amongst the four of you has made it to the final championship. Here we go. The final leaderboard stands at. In the third place is Akash with 5,187 points. It's a very close contest. The second place is Ajwad with 6,057 points. And the winner of the Western region round is Rajpriya Bharti with 6,700 points. Congratulations, Rajpriya. You've done a fabulous job, and particularly in the last round where the questions were much tougher and the stakes were much higher. See you at the next episode of the India Fact Quiz Championship. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.